guys, and welcome back to Air. So let's just jump right back in. I say that in the direction of the hallway. The floor is hard, you know. I'll wake up with stiff shoulders if I sleep on something soft. All right, just a blanket then. Here. I accept the blanket. I lean on the wall of the room and drape it over my shoulders. I'll watch TV. Oh, I don't mind the lighter noise. Do whatever you like. Okay, sorry about that. Good night. I let my back slide down and assume a sleeping position. Sleep isn't coming to me, even though I'm already this tired. I open my eyelids a little and see the figure of Misuzu sitting primely and watching TV. She changed into pajamas somewhere along the way. When I open my eyes again, sometime later, I see Misuzu crouched and staring at the floor. I look at the floor and see that she's playing cards are lined up nicely. She's in deep thought. I'm finally getting sleepy. This time for sure. I close my eyes shut. I hear a low humming sound. It's like an engine or something. That's something really out of place in these remote outskirts. The sound gradually becomes louder and finally... You're kidding me, right? I jump to my feet. Whoa! Mom crashed into the shed with her bike! That's what they call a traffic accident, isn't it? She's been drinking again. That's what they call drunk driving, isn't it? Well, it happens a lot. Such a peaceful town, huh? Sorry for waking you up. You can go back to sleep. I'll tell Mom about you myself. You sure that's okay? Yep, don't worry about it. The engine noise has already stopped. Misuzu runs out of the room. She probably went to welcome her. I wrap myself in the blanket again. I can only place my trust in her. That's the sound of the door being flung open. Welcome home! It's Misuzu's voice. Say, I have a friend over right now. He doesn't have a home to go back to. Please let him stay here. No! I'll never trust Misuzu again. Wait, Mom! No buts. I can't have a young male like that in my house. Go. I told you to stop the habit of speaking like that, didn't I? It sure is lively in here. But this person has no place to sleep, you know? Besides, I think he's a good person, you know? He helped me catch a cicada and let it outside. He said he'd help me even if there were cockroaches. I did not. You there. Who, me? What's your relationship with Misuzu? Misuzu is shaking her head behind her mother's back. Don't tell the truth. That's probably what she means. She's writing letters with her hand. Classmate. Classmate. I read that out loud. Classmate. Oh, aren't you a bit too old for that? Misuzu is writing letters with her hand again. Don't fall for my good looks. Don't fall for my good looks. Dream on! Misuzu put her hands together to apologize. The last one looks like a misjudgment on her part. The situation seems to be taking a turn for the worse. Well, at least you got some guts. I don't dislike that. Better than a coward that makes excuses or lose their composure. That's right, I think so too. Mom, you fell in love with him, right? No freaking way. You spewed your saliva everywhere. This guy, what's his name? She's not asking me, but Misuzu. It's... Come to think of it, I haven't told her my name yet. Tabuchi-san. That's wrong. Don't answer immediately if you don't know my name. Tabuchi-san. Her mother turns towards me. Okay, I'll let you stay. Yay! She's not as unfeeling as I thought. In the shed. What? Oh, whoops. Whoa, the shed! Incidentally, the door's busted, so fix it first, Tabuchi-san. We are gonna show defiance. Are you kidding me? I'm a guest here. Show some respect, bitch. Whoa, that's a Which, yeah, it is. Misuzu. Yes? That's some interesting friend you have there. Yep, he's interesting. But I think he's lacking some common sense. I hate guys like that. Should I kick him out? She wears a smile while saying that, but her voice is trembling with anger. It's quite scary. But wait! Misuzu signals like a baseball coach. I read it out loud as is. I shall be your son from today onwards. Like I would. Like I'd let you. My head's starting to hurt. Are you okay? It's all your fault. Anyway, it's the shed for you. If you got a problem with that, just camp outside. You won't die in this season anyway. If you ask me, I think anywhere is fine as long as I'm not under the same roof as her mother. I turn and leave the room. Oh, you're going? It's me, Misuzu. The door opens and moonlight shines in. I'm coming in. Sure. The inside of the shed is too cramped for two people. Can you sleep? I feel like I'm imprisoned or something. My mom really is a bad drunk. She's usually a good person when she doesn't drink. Sorry. I don't mind, actually. I'm the kind that's fine with sleeping out in the open anyway. However, I don't approve of that name. Tabuchi is too much for me. Tabuchi is an amazing guy! I don't know what kind of guy this Tabuchi is, but cut that out. I have my own family name. It's Kunisaki. Kunisaki-san? Well, what's your given name? Yukito. Yukito? Don't call my name for no reason. Misuzu and Yukito. Don't lump us together with and. What should I do then? Just say your own name. Misuzu. Anyway, your mom's difficult to deal with. Gao. She's tearing up, but I ignore her and continue talking. But you know, a big-hearted parent like that is hard to come by. Yeah, I was really scared when I lied. But she saw through it, and that's how we ended up like this, right? I don't think so. She's just doing whatever she likes. But one thing's for certain, she's worried about you. Really? Do you hate her? Nothing of the sort. I like the way she talks. Her way of talking puts pressure on people, though. Right! That's why her way of thinking and talking are both quite aggressive. She really hates weaklings. But you're alright on that point, Yukito. You have a big frame and thick arms, and you have a scary stare. Is that so? That's a relief. This girl's notion of alright isn't to be trusted, so I feel like a fool for taking her seriously. Your eyes look really scary. Don't repeat that. But I heard that people like that are the real nice ones. Says who? I think it's like that. That's just like you. I cover myself with the blanket and turn my face away from Misuzu. If someone has a scary look in his eyes, either there's something wrong with his eyes or he's a bad guy. That's my theory. Really? Well, I don't think that's true. I'm going to sleep. You think so? I don't think it's true. As if she didn't want the conversation to end here, she keeps mumbling to herself for a while. Hey, Yukito? I ignore her. You fell asleep? I fell asleep. Guess I'll sleep too. Good night. The door of the shed closes with a creak. Then it becomes dead silent. At long last I can go to sleep. I stretch out my legs and assume a comfortable position. Or a pose, whatever. But it's been one busy day. My mind and body are both totally exhausted. I can probably fall asleep after I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. My stomach growls. I get up and infiltrate the house. I can't fall asleep after all, huh? I'm hungry. What are you doing? A voice came from behind. Crap, I'm caught. Do you think you could turn on the light and make a din and still not get caught? I just thought it'd be better than sneaking around. You're right, because I seriously hate that. But that doesn't mean I'd be pleased to see people taking my food openly. I know that. Well, what are you going to do now? I resume my work. Who said you've been given that option? I'm starving, give me a break. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the head of this household. You had a proper dinner, didn't you? Noodles are too digestible. Pay me for the food. I don't have money. That's why I'm freeloading in the first place. Both of us refuse to budge. We stare at each other silently for a while. You are some loopy weirdo. I always thought I had a good eye for men. But I don't understand you. Just who are you? She squints at me. I'm just gonna answer honestly. I answer honestly, but where do I begin? A puppeteer? No. A traveler? No. A wandering puppeteer? No. A lost puppeteer? Yeah, that's it. A cute, innocent, lost puppeteer. Nothing good comes out of my mouth if I use my head. This is a good example. Did that girl teach you to say that too? That one's an original. Okay, tell me your story. While I'm having supper, Misuzu's mom sits in front of me drinking sake, and I'm eating with the rice with tea that Misuzu's mom made for me. That's how I got my supper. Perhaps she's one to listen to reason after all. I suppose that's expected from someone who's a parent. The name's Haruko. I don't like to be addressed in a way that's not fitting for my age. Just call me by my name. By the way, ma'am, can I have seconds? What the hell did you just say? Didn't I just hint it to you not to call me that? But it'd be a bit pushing if I call you... Or pushing it if I call you a little girl, right? That much is obvious. I told you to call me Haruko. Were you listening, Miss Haruko? That's right. Give me seconds. Go take a hike, you moron. She glares at me instead of giving me seconds. So, did you run away from home? Nope. That's not it, eh? But you didn't become homeless for no reason. I'm on a journey. So, you're not Misuzu's classmate after all. Yeah, you could say that. I don't feel like keeping up with the lie anyway. What are you doing? Or what are you, chasing your dream or something? You could say that. Ah, you're young. Younger than you, at least. I don't know why, but the atmosphere has gotten a bit awkward. Honestly, you're an amusing guy. So, why were you on a journey again? What, you don't want to tell? I like traveling. If I see a road, I'll walk it. I evaded the question. Do you travel on foot? Not really. I came to this place by bus. So if there were a bus, you'd take it. Well, if there were a train station, I'd take a train. If there were a taxi, I'd get on, crying at the hole of my pocket. But you don't have money. That's not it. I can earn the bus fare anytime. But I want to make some extra cash before leaving, so I decided to stay in this town for a while. Is that so? Then in 2 or 3 days' time, hire a taxi quickly and go to the next town. What's this hiya? Like a horse? Maybe the word got its origin from whipping a horse and shouting hiya. By the way, you can't leave by train. You'll understand if you see the train station. Yukito the cowboy, that sounds cool. So, what's your trade? I'm a gunman, obviously. Okay, I lied. Never mind, I don't care anymore. She got fed up. So, you need a place to sleep for the time being, eh? Yeah, I do. If you don't break our house rules, I don't mind you staying here. Serious? Yeah, you could stay here. We could always use a man around the house. Besides, Misuzu seems to trust you. Well, that kids could be plain curious, so I can't trust her judgment. I trust you for now. You're pretty blunt, but you don't look like a bad guy. I'm a pretty good judge of character if I do say so myself. In return, as you can see, I can't take care of Misuzu much since I work the night shift. Summer vacation will be here soon, right? I'm particularly worried about this period. She's pretty thoughtless and behaves like a bullet sometimes. When she finds something interesting, she'll fly over there and never come back. Can I count on you? For what? Just stay by her side. And be her babysitter? If she tries to do anything dumb, just smack her on the head. This mother won't be around during the day anyway, so there's no way for her to check whether I'm with her or not. For now, it seems wisest to just give my word and let her in secure lodgings. That's a piece of cake. Really? Well, thank you. Lastly, can you scold her if she uses that verbal quirk again? What? You know how she says "gao" sometimes. Gao? She says that when she's troubled or about to cry. Come to think of it, I do remember hearing that a few times. She's imitating a dinosaur roar. Misuzu likes dinosaurs. I used to take her to the night stall when she was little. They sell chicks there, right? That girl for some reason believed that the chicks were youngs of dinosaur. And so, she wanted one so badly. Buy it, she said. But I was broke then. That's why I couldn't buy one for her. Ever since then, she had a bad habit of saying "gao." She's already this old, but she still hasn't gotten rid of that bad habit. She's still a child even now. I have to say, it's just like her. She's really weird. What, are you laughing? She's weird. You're not one to talk, and I'm sure she thinks so too. You two are pretty similar. Well then, when I finish eating, Haruko puts an empty cup in front of me, as if she's been waiting for this moment. Shall we drink? You're still gonna drink? Weren't you drinking this whole time? Dumbass, I was just getting warmed up. What time do you always drink until? Until the sun comes out. You always drink alone? Of course. You think I could tell that girl to join me? But you're an adult male. You can drink, can't you? Yeah, I can. Well, I can drink, but... Great! You can only call yourself a man if you know how to drink. She begins to pour the sake. Alright, drink up! And then she pushes the 1.8 liter bottle towards me. Where's my cup? Dumbass, that's my portion. That's yours. Hurry, you'll have to catch up to me. If you empty that for me, I'll get out another bottle. Must I drink this? Hold it right there. I said I can drink, but I didn't say I will. If you can drink, that means you will drink. What's that supposed to mean? But a 1.8 liter bottle is seriously too much. What, you don't like it straight from the bottle? That's not the problem here. That's too bad. Shall I feed you with my mouth then? Please do. Wait, what the hell am I saying? Ah, what a ledger. You took that seriously. But it's alright. We've known each other for a long time, so our relationship could very well become like that. No freaking way. You're married, aren't you? You haven't noticed? No husband here. Where did your husband go? He won't show up even if you call for him. Besides, the girl might wake up if you make too much noise. So what if I do? If you do that, I'll tell her that you asked me to feed you by mouth. Quit with your jokes. But you did say please do. I regretted saying that without thinking. What a bonk. 1.8 liter bottle is placed before my eyes. You gonna drink? Fine, I'll drink. Drink it all up, okay? I can only brace for the worst. Alright, well drunk! Now you're drunk the same, or now you've now drunk the same amount of alcohol as me. It's about time It's the embarrassing confession corner! Go to sleep, I think. Either make an embarrassing confession or drink while listening to the other make one. Which one do you want to be? I don't want either. If you don't want either, then you'll have to drink while making embarrassing confessions. I'll drink. You're such a pervert. You want to hear my embarrassing past, right? You men are all beasts, ew. Now let's begin. She's in a good mood. And the man said this in the end. Perhaps it was I who fell in love after all. Hey, how's that? What do you think? That means I won, right? So I replied to him, the fish you let go of was a mermaid. How's that? That was to her, right? I said I was a mermaid. She's getting more fired up by the minute. But I am all out of time for this episode, guys, so if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!